Okay, class, we are going over 8.5, use of properties of kites. And this is part 2. This will help you with your IXL N.11. We're going to go over 2 problems, and you have additional problems on teams within the files section. And this is all the problems with explanations. So make sure you go through and access this. So, important thing about kites is all degrees inside a kite always add up to equal 360. All degrees add up to equal 360. So, you know angle T plus angle W plus angle V plus V plus U is going to equal 360. So angle T plus angle W plus angle V plus angle U should equal 360. So the important thing about kites is that we know that there is always going to be one pair of opposite angles that are going to be the same value. They're congruent. So we know that these are different numbers. So this pair are going to be the same exact number. So what I can go ahead and do is just, well, that means this is just an X and that's just an X. They're the same exact value. So let's go through and throw everything in together. 68 plus angle W, we just put an X in there because there's one of them and those are both the same. Angle V is 106 degrees from the diagram. U is X, and that should all add up to equal 360. So simplify, 68 plus 106 will be 174 plus, and then we have 1x and another x, so that's 2x equals 360. So subtract 174 from both sides. 2x should equal 186. And last step is divide by 2 on both sides. X should equal 93. And when we say X, that means U is 93 and W. So if it said angle U, what's angle U? Well, we know angle U is the same as one of those X's, so it's 93. Another way to just simplify what to do, all degrees inside of a kite add up to equal 360. So 68 plus 106, subtract it from 360. Last step, divide by 2, and that gives you what each of these angles has to be. Okay? We're going to go ahead and move on to the second type of problem that you'll see. So, in a kite, there will be a line or diagonal that passes through it. And what happens in a kite is this line passes through, this line passes through, and what happens is a little 90-degree angle is formed here. So they're perpendicular. So a quadrilateral RSTU is a kite. What is UV? So this right here is what we're solving for, that little X. And I know TU is 26, TV is 24. So when we revisit, we know that this type of triangle is a right triangle because that perpendicular forms a 90 degree. So now we have two sides, and in order to solve for the third one, we use a previous concept. We use Pythagorean theorem, where c squared equals a squared plus b squared. C is always my hypotenuse. So c in this case is, and again the hypotenuse is always across from the 90-degree angle, so 26 is my hypotenuse. So 26 squared equals, and it doesn't matter which one you put first or second, so I'm just going to put 24 squared plus x squared. So let's go through and solve. Let's square everything and then solve. So 26 squared, 676 equals 24 squared is 576 plus x squared. Now to simplify this, I need to subtract 576 from both sides. That gives me 100 equals x squared. And I'm not done because I have not taken the square root. Last step, x should equal 10. If x is 10, we know that we represent x to be uv, and so when the question asks you what's uv, well, uv is just 10. Okay, make sure you go on Teams to access these problems and any additional ones.